You know, I watched Zero Nizarak. I'm currently watching his newest update video. Kind of paused it here because I wanted to talk about this. Didn't get a chance to talk about it before. Um, now, I'm not. Now, I will say this. You know, I respect the new show. I mean, I wouldn't have gone and done a video on it, basically stating that with the momentum that it has now, Friendship is Magic has right now, that it needs to get a big budget theatrical animated film. I'm not talking 2D or anything. I'm talking use the animation you got right now. Maybe, you know, put a little bit more money into it, make it more like a feature-length animated film, but use the same animators. You know, kind of go that feature film route. And you know, there you go. You know, because I think if you're gonna drag this on for the next few years, you need to get this on the big screen. And I'm not just talking one screen or a few screens here and there with an Equestria Girls spin-off. No, I'm talking a legitimate, full-length, big-budget animated feature. My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Just get it done with out of the way, and there you go. But speaking of My Little Pony, My Little Pony, the original Generation 1, if you will, show is being finally released by Shout Factory and their now Shout Factory Kids division. As you know, Shout Factory, of course, has released all of Transformers Generation 1, which I have, and of course they've released all of Gem, the complete series. Nice little box set there. And of course they've released G.I. Joe, I think the complete series on that. And of course they've released, like I said, and some people like Zero Nizarak, in fact I can see it right now in the background of his latest video. They released the Transformers like this, as well as with the Matrix of Leadership collection. And then of course, to follow up on G1, they also released, finally, all of the Japanese continuation, the Japanese collection, trilogy, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, the Japanese continuation, the Japanese trilogy continuation of G1, that you can only get, that through Shout Factory you can only get a proper release of this. And of course they're releasing all the other Transformer stuff as well. But my point is, Shout Factory's really been giving us a lot of what we want through a lot of the shows that they've delivered throughout. They distributed onto DVD and even Blu-ray throughout the years. You know, for example, I think we all remember when this was released. This is actually one of the copies I own. This is my, I guess you could say, collector's copy, not the viewing copy, but my collector's copy. This has not been opened in 7 years. Can you believe that? Not been opened in 7 years. Still sealed in. Disc have never been played in 7 years. So that's saying something. But anyway, they gave us that, which was kind of cool. And again, like I said, they've given us some other stuff as well. And now they're giving us, like I said, now, finally, if you're a fan of My Little Pony, and you're a fan of My Little Pony Friendship and Magic, and you are a fan that grew up on all these shows like I did, and again, you become a fan of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, or you become a fan of the ponies through that, and you want to know the history of it, and how, you know, you want to know more about the history of My Little Pony, Well, at the end of September, you're going to get your chance not once but twice. Because Shout Factory, like I said, through the Shout Factory Kids division, is bringing out My Little Pony as a complete series set, as well as they're bringing out, I think, a separate DVD or 2-disc DVD set with the original specials that launched it. I think one was like Escape from Midnight Castle or something like that, and the Katarina special, the pilot special, you know, the Escape from Midnight Castle, and the Katarina special that followed that. As well as I think the movie is going to be part of that as well. No words yet if Shout Factory is going to do what they did with G.I. Joe and probably release a Blu-ray version of My Little Pony the movie as well. But it looks like we're getting those along with the complete series on DVD at the end of September. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool to see. Now, this definitely shows you that Shout Factory is, you know, it takes time, but it takes time, but surely, if not slowly, and in the eyes of a lot of fans, if not patiently, starting to pick up the slack, and they're starting to distribute and release all the 80s shows that we grew up on from people like Hasbro and such. So if you're like, let's say you're a fan of, let's say, Inhumanoids and Visionaries and a few of the other stuff as well. I mean, they even released Mask, and I still got to get Mask on DVD. But if you're a fan of, and that's another show I forgot to mention, you know, and I forgot to mention because I don't have it yet. But like I said, if you're a fan of all those shows, Shout Factory is picking up the slack, it seems now, and I believe if you're a fan of Inhumanoids and Visionaries, and I think even the Bigfoot ones as well that they showed on Sunday mornings along with Jem for a while, those are all coming. Inhumanoids and Visionaries are all coming to DVD by Shout Factory sooner or later. In fact, I won't be surprised if the next news we get will be an Inhumanoids released in time for Halloween. Because what better show, if not along with Visionaries, what better show or shows to release around Halloween time than Inhumanoids and Visionaries. So that, I have a feeling, is going to be announced. I got a feeling one of those, if not both of them, are going to be announced by Shout Factory next as DVD is being released on DVD. So, but yeah, the original My Little Pony G1 coming to DVD September 3rd, at the end of September. I will say this, as crazy as it sounds, I will be picking that up. I will be getting it, just to add it to my 80s collection. I mean, thanks to a lot of friends out there, my 80s collection has actually grown. I mean, Israel Decoy, it's Frank Hill, like I said, Israel Decoy, Ignacio Hernandez, it's Frank Hill. They've all helped me, you know, recently. They've all helped me recently grow my 80s collection. I mean, not at the beginning of this year, you know, yeah, or even at the beginning of the summer, or this new summer season, I never thought I was going to have what I have. I mean, I have the complete first season of Heathcliff, thanks to Mill Creek. I got the complete first season. Hopefully they get the second season out soon. But then, you know, thanks to Israel Decoy and It's Frank, I have two shows that I was planning on getting but never could, and that is Thundercats, the complete first season, well, season 1, volume 1, and Silverhawks, season 1, volume 1, and the complete series of Galaxy High School, as well as Perfect Strangers, but I put that in the family DVD cabinet because that's more of a family thing than anything else. But yeah, it's real nice, real cool to see all that occurring and stuff, and really glad to have it now in the collection. I really am really glad to have it in the collection. So, but yeah, so to end this Like I said, My Little Pony G1, getting back on topic, G1, the complete series being released by Shout Factory and the Shout Factory Kids, courtesy of the Shout Factory Kids division, along with the two specials, primetime specials that help launch the movie, and I think that help launch that continue on into the series. So you have, like I said, you have the complete series, you have the specials, and I think even the movie being released all on September 3rd, or around the end of September. I'll provide a link down below. You guys can check that out. And again, no word yet if they're gonna go the route of that they took with G.I. Joe and also distribute a Blu-ray for My Little Pony the movie. But we'll just wait and see. But that's about it. Let me know what you guys think down below, and I'll talk to y'all later.